Mike, you gonna start us off?
Yeah, Russ, just curious your perspective on how the team's able on a back-to-back, just, keep the foot on the pedal for that entire game. Sacramento's been tough in this building. Clearly a good offensive team, especially. What about you guys that enables you to keep that pace up?
It's important. I think we have a good understanding of how we need to play to win, or give ourselves a chance to win. So regardless of what's kind of going on the night before, the day after, but in the moment we know we got to play with pace, fast, play the right way.
Wonder what you've seen from Dennis and Thomas specifically together, that they were out for about the same amount of time. They both come back in the Detroit game. You guys have had a winning record since then, even with AD going out. What have they meant to deepening the rotation and now being kind of fixtures in the starting lineup?
I mean, a lot, man. They are both talented players. And they've proven themselves in this league. Have some ups and downs in their career, but I think it's great to see Dennis and Thomas, those guys do so well. It really just brings me a lot of joy just to see them doing well consistently, and it's just great for our team.
Russ, you had a late dunk and there was a whistle, but they didn't give you the continuation. You went to the foul line. Were you given an explanation?
No, I don't know. No explanation. They just said it wasn't a continuation. So I didn't see the replay. So what was it? Was it a continuation? I didn't see it.
To my eyes,
Looked like it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I thought it was, but they said no. They didn't look at it and just kept going.
The fact though that even maybe a judgment call doesn't go your way when it could have. The fact that you guys were able to close out a game.
Yeah.
What does it say about where you guys are coming together as a group to be able to withstand some adversity, be on the road, and still figure things out?
Yeah, it's important, man, especially now. It kind of shows a little bit of growth in our team and collectively communicating, understanding that everything's not going to go your way towards the end of the game, but closing the game is a skill, and that's something that I know we're capable of doing it tonight. We did a good job of that.
Russ, I know there's a lot that's gone into this win streak, but in your last loss against Miami, after LeBron made a comment that he didn't want to end his career playing at the competitive level that you guys were at right then, and Darvin was just talking about that and said it was sort of an alarm bell for the group. I was wondering, did you see something change in the mentality of the group? Were you also sort of sharing that message in the locker room in some way?
I thought that game alone, I didn't know, honestly, I hadn't heard that comment from Bron, but our coach, but I definitely agree with it because I think after that game, even though we lost that game, I think I mentioned in the press that I was okay with how we finished the game. I think it was just our energy and our effort. We gave ourselves a chance, and I think that kind of gave us some momentum kind of leading until now. And I always feel if we compete and go out and play the right way, we always give ourselves a chance, no matter who's on the floor, who's in the lineup, who's not. I think that's been working for us.
Russ, you spent time with Dennis prior in your career and with Thomas briefly.
Yeah.
Were there when they came into the fold, how did you think they would fit? And I guess, how have you, especially in these bigger, kind of more expanded roles that are available right now, what have you made of the way they've sort of embraced those opportunities?
Amazing. I know what both of them are capable of doing just because I've been able to play with them on the same team, and it's my job to make sure that I continue making the game easy for them too, as well as everybody else. But their ability to be able to make shots, to make plays, defend and rebound and do other things that contribute to winning is big, for our group, and something that we can all, get energy and energize from throughout the game.
Last question.
Thank you. Russell, for this game right here, what was more important, keeping that 5-game winning streak intact, and you guys have won 6 of your last 7, or not falling to the Kings 3 times straight?
Not losing to the Kings. I would say that to me. And I think that was a message to the group. We talked about last night after the game, just because they have beat us. Even honestly for me going into last year, they beat us too many times, and I feel like this is a big game for us to come in and get a win. And I'm happy we came out with the victory, especially off back-to-back.
Thanks, Russ.
Thanks.
God.